I'm Art Sonneborn, and this is my home theater. I'm hoping you will get an opportunity to enjoy it with this video, and there are several individuals that made this possible. Certainly I did my best personally to be hands-on as much as I could in the design, but this is a Dennis Erskine designed room, and a local builder, Dave Norris, implemented the design here in Battle Creek, Michigan, and several other individuals made this possible by setting things up, integrating them, and calibrating them. And a lot of the equipment was designed and built by a few other people. I certainly want to thank Ken Whitcomb, who is my calibrator and individual who set a lot of the equipment up for me and made sure it was running, and programs the remote and calibrates the video display, and on several occasions, in fact, and a good friend of mine. And I'd like to thank Mark Seaton, who designed and built the mains and subwoofers, and did the audio setup and calibration in the room as well through the Lake processor that you'll see in a minute. And I would also like to thank Chris Collins, who helped in a setup of this room and helping me get some of the equipment working properly on several other occasions. In the 1970s, late 1970s, my father wanted to have a projector, a video projector for his house, and he didn't know very much about the subject, and I was working at the time and had actually plenty of free time, so and of course it was a lot of fun, but I did all the legwork for him, going around to, in those days, some of the boutique stores in the Pittsburgh area when I lived there. And went and looked at Advent video projectors, and then got to compare it to the old Close Nova Beam 3-tube projector. And that ended up being the one he bought. And it had a 6-foot silver screen, and I said to myself at the time, wouldn't it be great if you could take this and put it in a room and put some seating in and make it like a little theater room. And I remember when I was in college, before that, that for me, there were so many times where I was so busy with the academics that I really didn't have time to date, and I would go to movies by myself. Sometimes I would sit through the same movie more than once. And I remember what a positive experience that was, what a great recharge it was for me even then. And I was, so I always thought it'd be great to be able to take that experience and put it in a home. Of course, 20 years transpired because I had no money. I was in school, and then even in my first few years of working as an orthodontist, I didn't make a very good living. And so it took a long time till that dream I was able to put that in my home. Fortunately, during that same period of time, though, the projection systems advanced tremendously. So the quality of the images and the things you could do with Laserdisc and then DVD really had advanced a lot. So the quality of the theater room that you could do, and the quality of the images you could put up on the screen, had improved dramatically during that period. So I finally decided I wanted to do it when I had my own home, and so one of the first things we wanted to do when we moved into this house was to give me a small private office to work at home, put in bedrooms for all the children that we had, and have a home theater. And what you see before is actually the third iteration in this same house of home theater. And I think I've reproduced very well that feeling that I had when I was in college, except in my own home and at a whim. In the original theater in this room, the curtains that I have now and those were made by my wife, who's a fantastic seamstress. And using velvet's a lot of work, but I wanted to have something that would bring the feeling of an old Art Deco style theater. I do remember as a child a few times attending presentations in movie theaters that had curtains, and the curtains would be closed and they would open with the original logo of the film starting. And I remember seeing 2001 actually, when in I believe 1969 with my family, and they still had a theater that had curtains. But I wanted that. It gives a feel to the overall look of the room that I wanted to bring out. And my original theater in 2003 had she had made curtains that matched the carpet, and then we decided to use black carpet in front of the new screen when we changed out the room, and then she made new black curtains for me. And so it adds some drama.